detailed education. Common treated.
Now, if we were to go back to the account of Genesis, and we read Genesis 1:20,
treated. Now, if we were to go back to the account of Genesis, and we read Genesis,
divine creation that God has worked out for us. The human body serves as a temple of the Holy Spirit, as we are all.
Now, as part of that divine creation,
here is a cross of the mind
for us.
It is important to know that caring for the body is one of the ways that humanity can honor God, the Creator, by providing health care for the body. So, the role of the church
to know that caring for the body is
they must understand through education for healthy living that healthcare is important for the good mental.
So, the role of the church is
so members of churches should be encouraged by church leaders to go to healthcare facilities and see trained medical practitioners for their health needs.
So members of churches should be encouraged.
It's a wrong approach that medical practitioners, leaders, and biblical interpreters have adapted to.
The challenge is
interpreting some biblical passages.
It's a wrong approach that some church leaders and biblical interpreters have adapted to.
For instance, we read a passage.
I may consider them to be difficult interpretation.
Should say that they are poor, and the poor should say that they are rich.
We are told that
this
the
passage
weak should say that they are strong, and the poor should say that they are rich because of what God has done.
It is tempting to think
read and interpreted and applied single-handedly, leaving out its context.
Now, when the denial of a health problem occurs, the right biblical interpretation of such a passage becomes a problem. So, the passage that we view in Joel neither denies the admittance of health challenges, nor does it invite us into denial. Rather, it provides a situation.
Neither denies the admittance of health challenges, nor does it invite us into denial. Rather, it provides us with a situation faced by the people of God, the children of Israel. Historically, they were sold and maltreated by their enemies. They were slaves. Their worth taken away from them. They were suffering. They cried to God, and God entered into their situation to fight against their enemies. He strengthened them and he encouraged them with a promise that their enemies will be defeated. Therefore, on that account, he encouraged them.
Have been devastated by their enemies, and they were robbed of their wealth.
The
renewal of they had a right.
Enemies and
will declare that because of and their once stolen worth will be restored, they should emphatically
then they have the right and they were encouraged to declare
strong
that because God will win the war and their once stolen worth will be restored, they should emphatically declare
and bring victory to them. I invite all of us
to that they were rich
chapter of the book of Joel 3.
Chapter
3. It gives you a contextual information, the history, and why we should put that passage into context. Let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich. What's the context? I've just given you a brief history. Now, crossing over to the New Testament, Jesus will never confess and proclaim the sickness. It was inappropriate to do so. So when we read passages,
now crossing over to the New Testament, Jesus would never have confessed and proclaimed the sicknesses of people if it was inappropriate to do so. So when we read passages like Matthew 8:14 and 2:15, We come across reports. Jesus kneeled and
Jesus
cared.
sent out
Example:
for a healing confirmation.
Peter's mother-in-law suffered from fever. Jesus confessed to walk there, he healed her.
Doctors of those days to see how they could be confirmed of their healing. So how could anyone have
While we were going through an accident to go and see the doctors of those days,
of their illnesses?
they are healing.
So admitting that sickness has attacked a person's body is a first step in pursuing healing. Jesus instructs Christians
So admitting that
and it will be given to them. Matthew 7:7-8.
because
I believe firmly that this includes asking for healing. And to ask for healing, a problem must be
Matthew
recognized.
7:7,
God has given us wisdom,
asking for healing.
not wisdom to humanity for our good. This is why science and faith collaborates. They work together.
God has given us wisdom.
to solve human.
He has given enough wisdom.
Sometimes that people feel that science and faith are apart. Well, I go to a school where
Everyone can answer. That there are times that people feel that
some of them are philosophers.
well,
Some of them
I go to a school where
they are
some of my professors are scientists.
and
Some
I
of
see
them
how
are philosophers. Some of them, they say to me that in their DNA is nothing but science. And I see how
so for
we
us
have conversation between science and faith. How faith explains what happens and science interprets what is unfolding. So for us, within the world of theology, we do not see a contradiction between science and faith. We see a harmony and a working together between science and faith. There is a woman that wrote a book, Ask the Beast. And if you were to read that book, Ask the Beast, her argument is taking Darwin's philosophy and argument and bringing it up. So if Darwin says that the earth was formed out of a continuous over a long period of time evolving of rocks, she takes that idea to argue that Darwin is right because
there is a self-production, there is no argument, no contradiction in scripture. So I encourage our
account of Genesis, when God made the rocks and God made the rivers, and God made everything He made originally, He asked those things to produce the rivers and just leaders. All of us who go to the church must also disabuse of the minds of some of our people, some cultural areas that are associated with gender.
that try to help
For example,
people in their gender area.
cultural and medical practitioners that are trained to help resolve medical problems with people in their gender area. This idea of a patient that a male physician will see a male physician and a vice versa is a cultural matter that needs a robust education from the people. The prophet is powerful enough, I believe, to help the members understand how to assess their health needs appropriately. To this end, let me conclude by suggesting few pragmatic rules that the church can play effectively in helping
going to fish. So, in Bela's side, you say, in Bela is, in Bela coming towards it, towards it. Yes. So you will see, that the sample is all pens. You